we spent today with our team. We have a team now.
We have a team. A big team.
A big team.
Ish team.
Big-ish, there's 4 of us. We had an OKR setting session at Botanicals HQ, which is an office we borrowed.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant.
Yeah, today, honestly, fantastic. So many ideas, creative thinking. We used the diamond principle, just go broad. Ideas. No idea is a bad idea, and then we poured it in. I think you referred to it as system 1, system 2 thinking.
Yeah, so if anyone is a nerd like me who likes Daniel Kahneman, you might have read Thinking Fast and Slow, and it talks about the different ways we think. So 2 plus 2, that's thinking fast. You know it's 4, you don't need to calculate it. 371 times 58 is...
No idea. System 2.
Because he would have to use system 2. I'm sure you could calculate it, but give you a bit of paper or a second to think about it.
Yeah.
But system 2 requires thinking. You can't just guess. If you guess a number, throw out a number.
15,967.
So system 1 thinking tells me that's probably not right. It's probably off by a magnitude of 10.
Yeah.
Because we're constantly thinking and calculating things, and a lot of the time we think that one system is better than the other, but they're both useful. So system 1's very intuitive. Your beta waves are engaged. Your just intuition comes out. You pull things off the top, that kind of like word association, rifting thing to figure out what you're thinking, what you're feeling, get creative ideas flowing. It's really useful. So we used that for our creative part, for just generating ideas, and the concept being that research shows the more ideas you generate, the better they become. And it was mind-blowing what came out. I was shocked by the quality of my own ideas. In the last 5 minutes, we had 25 minutes, and I feel like my ideas were getting a bit stale. I was like, I can't think of anything else. I've done so much strategy here. What else is there to think of? Last 5 minutes, the idea's banned.
Yeah.
And it was similar for everyone. And then we engaged system 2 to actually strategize, cut it down to the best possible ideas.
Yeah, I loved actually hearing other people's ideas, because it's almost like as soon as I heard one idea over here, it's like, boom. Actually, let me enhance this concept, or let me double down on that, or actually, do you know what? We basically said the same thing.
Yeah.
Like,
we're
aligned. Yeah, exactly. So it was really cool.
And it was cool that everyone was, I think, every single person in the team, all 4 of us, thought we need to do in-person experiential things. And because wellness is so important to us, and giving people that like the luxury spa experience at home, the fact that our products, the scent is designed to be grounding and uplifting. It's meant to be something that every time you actually spray it, the scent is so calming. It transports you. That needs to be experienced in person. And if we're doing pre-orders, how do we do that?
Pre-order station. That was a name coined today. The pre-order stations.
Yeah. So watch the space for pre-order stations, and we'll tell you a bit more about what we did today. Stay tuned. Today we had our OKR setting session with our team, and it went pretty great, I think.
It was really good.
What was really good about it?
So for me, really clear agenda, actually a great set of creative ideas, so many that we would not have thought of on our own. 1, 2, if we were in a super stringent corporate environment, it wouldn't have flowed like that. The idea or the ability to create concepts with no judgment, off the wall, bring it back at some point, but actually just to be free. I think the team appreciated it. I definitely appreciated it. I think the team appreciated it too.
For our OKR setting sessions, we allow people to choose whichever objective resonates the most. And one team member said that it felt like there was a lot of agency and autonomy, and that's really super motivating. So that was really cool.
Yeah. We
naturally ended up picking different objectives, which meant that every objective had a really solid brainstorming session, and we spent about 25 minutes just getting ideas out, however they need, independent thought, using more system 1 thinking, so fast thinking, just fire down the ideas, and then we work collaboratively with more system 2 thinking, where you are being a little bit more analytical and strategic. But because the creativity had already been done, because we'd had the fun of just dreaming, having a bit of blue sky thinking, there was so much material to work with. There were like enough ideas to last us the next year or 2 in one.
Yeah, for real. And actually, I mean, this may not seem like a major part of the agenda, but going out for a team lunch is really important.
Right.
Because not only have we done a lot of work and actually consumed a lot of energy, just
we needed some good food.
Talk, connect, and there was a little bit of work talk, but actually majority is just life and actually the appreciation of the commonality of principles, like what's going on in life, how are we operating in those things, in those challenges. So give some context to the period that we're about to walk into. To really exciting.
For sure, and that's so important when you're setting your OKRs. You want to make sure when you're making them time bound, you're being a bit realistic. So if we know that someone's got a big family holiday coming up, or kids about to go on summer holidays, or I don't know, expecting a big life change like they're getting a new puppy, then that needs to be built in, and that only comes out when we sit together and just talk about our lives and start to remember things. Something I loved from a book by Daniel H. Pink called Drive. Is it called Drive? I think it's called Drive. Is that in order to motivate people, you need 3 key things. You need autonomy, mastery, and purpose. So I love OKR setting together, because I think if you do it at, you know, the owner leadership level, and then everyone else is just told what they're doing, they don't really understand the purpose fully behind what they're doing. There's not much autonomy and freedom, so there might be mastery, people might get really good at things, but you need all 3. So doing it collaboratively the way that we did, everyone has autonomy, everyone is choosing what they take ownership of, they're choosing what they work on. Everyone has the opportunity to build mastery because they're doing things they like, they enjoy, that they think are important, and everyone's clear on the purpose. So we talked a lot about our values, we talked a lot about eskiness, making sure that everything is excellent, sustainable, and compassionate. And it was cool to see the team start to use the phrase esky and to bring things back to that, like, okay, so how are we showing compassion? What are we doing? And some really beautiful ideas, like donating gift boxes to Great Ormond Street Hospital came up. So figuring out how to work that into the plan. So many cool things. I'm really, really excited.
Yeah, and actually we spent a lot of time on that creative piece, so really thinking outside the box. Again, the freedom of thought. One of the things I would have loved to have spent more time on was reviewing last quarter's OKRs, simply because it was just the 2 of us at that point. And for me, this is the first time I'm doing OKRs in a non-corporate context. So
you own everything.
You own literally, right? So it's like setting out
no
all Rachel, precisely. And there's no like snippet, it's like establish something. And actually, I think in some areas we did extremely well, and probably exceeded our expectations on the one hand. But then when we align it to what specifically was written, we got to challenge ourselves a little bit. Like, that's not binary one. Yes, it's not straight up like 100%. It actually, I don't know what my average was about. I think I did the average offline. It was 0.57.
It's not bad.
Which, do you know what? Like, and it was an honest reflection. And like, I appreciate honesty because to have a principle of excellence. So you got to just be real with yourself. And to be honest, in some areas, it was acknowledging it was appropriate to not hit it in the way that we intended to. And it gives us some feedback about how to write this next period. So I'm looking forward to actually specifying the writing of Q3.
We will do that. It'll be fun, and you take so many of those learnings into the next quarter. And we've thought outside the box, but thinking inside the box and thinking on the box, we've got an update. We have a box. This is actually our product line. Do you want to
see what you did there?
Segue. I have here our shampoo, our conditioner. This is what the tubes will look like. I tested so many tubes. These are like heat sealed at the top. So I tested out so many tubes. Some of you guys would have seen me share that on my Instagram and in my newsletter. Looking at different tubes to see what works the best in terms of what is recyclable, what's easy to get the product out of. How does colour show up if you screen print? So the design, the colours that you guys chose on Instagram, that's what will be printed directly into this. Okay, we have cleanse, condition,
care, and cloud.
We also have crown, and crown now has a box. I know it just looks like a white box, but it's taken months for us to get to the stage of this box. Like, so much goes into making the products. You have to think about pricing of everything. You have to think about sustainability. You have to think about, is it recyclable? Can you screen print on it? Or can you, what's the other print? There's another print. You have to think about the colours. Is it like, will the CMYK colours work? Or do you have to go to the Pantone colours? So much goes into this that people do not see. But we're going to show you, because it's actually really interesting to nerd out on this. So we now have a box, but the box fits. I'm excited that the box fits. This will be the box. We will have printing on the box, fully cardboard, fully recyclable. This is glass, frosted glass, fully recyclable. And we went back and forth, but we're not screen printing on this. We are having a label. It will still be recyclable with the clear label on it. It will look great. Ignore the stuff floating on it. I was doing some home experiments. You've seen it here first. But it's got a really nice pipette, so you can see how the product comes out. There we go. So you get your drips, and then it smells so good. You can smell the lavender and the rosemary, and then you can massage it into your hairline. I lost a lot of hair after having kids. I had a bit of postpartum alopecia. There's like a normal amount of shedding. Mine was quite excessive, maybe because I had twins, and maybe because I had quite bad postnatal depression. So you often get things like telogen effluvium after you have, health challenges. I also had a hemorrhage, so that didn't help. When your blood flow is messed up, it often messes with your hair. So I've been massaging this into my hairline to help us bring it back, and now my baby hairs are back. It's sparse, but they're back. So I've been working on it, and I've been experimenting with adding different botanicals that are within the products, but in the kind of raw herb form.
Sprig form.
In the sprig form, straight into the bottle. Here's a sprig. It's a sprig. So super exciting to just see it all come together. And today we also tested it, fitting into boxes, which we will show you. But this is where we are. We're really close to launch now. We've got final products.
Let's go.
Super excited. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Thanks for watching our OKR setting session.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, for Q3. This is the month that we open up pre-orders. So if you have not already signed up to our newsletter, once you've signed up, you get an email from us allowing you to pre-order, but the products are one step closer to you. So if you've enjoyed this, tell a friend to tell a friend. Please share the video. It really helps us to spread eskiness everywhere when we do that. And please do hit the subscribe button, like, and drop us a comment. Let us know what you want to see next.
Please, 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 please.
See you next time.
Thanks so much.
Bye.